Adding this to the list of sketchy things we probably shouldn't be doing.
Where is the line between dreaming and feeling blue? It's 4 o'clock in the evening. I haven't left my room, but the truth is, if I'm honest, I feel stuck here.
Big day today. We are going to be lifting the roof off of the Airstream and doing a roof raise. But before we get into that, I have a few things on my mind that I want to talk about and just get off my chest. So we've gotten a few comments about how we're indecisive, we can't make up our mind, we go from bus life to van life to Airstream life to warehouse life, whatever. And it's not like those comments truly bother me because I necessarily care what those people have to say. It bothers me because this is such a dangerous mindset to have of not wanting to take risks. Let me show you what I mean by this. 1 second.
Hoping change is gonna find you don't have to remind me. I'm doing nothing at all. Ruminating on a blank wall. I feel stuck here in the middle. Am I one of those crazy people? Should I stay here or should I let go?
Risks? No risks. Alright, so when you take risks, you're also very uncomfortable, so you have a lot of discomfort. This is why this is the norm, because it's comfortable not to take risks and to stay where you are. To take risks is very uncomfortable, but when you do take these risks, sometimes you'll succeed, sometimes you'll fail, and in between, it's gonna look a lot like that, but eventually you'll get to where you wanna be. However, on this side, when you're here and you don't take risks and you're comfortable, you'll just stay there forever. You'll never get to where you want to be. So yeah, you should never be afraid to take risks because even if you fail, you will learn so much more than if you just be comfortable. Jay's over there. Really getting into the Airstream today. Hold please. Maybe you're fine with exactly where you are. Maybe there's nowhere else you want to go. If that's your case, power to you. But if you are not the person you want to be, if you want to continue to grow and learn and move forward in this life, you have to try new things. And it doesn't have to be as crazy as getting a warehouse. It could be trying a 5K. It could be, if you're a teacher, trying a new lesson plan. It's not doing the same lesson plans as a teacher every single year that you teach. It's trying a new video every time I edit, trying a new style, and just not doing the same thing every single time. And eventually something that was once uncomfortable reaches its peak and is no longer uncomfortable. And for us, that was van life. We reached our peak of growth. There was no more growing, and that's okay. Even though we loved it, we knew it was time to move on and try something new. So yeah, while we're on the topic of risk, Jay is over there prepping for this roof raise. And the first time we did it, we failed. Hopefully we learned from those mistakes and don't fail again. What do you have planned for today?
Today, I'm gonna rip apart the Airstream some more. I'm gonna separate the shell from the frame.
How's it going there, bud? We just got wood, and this wood is going to need to be strong for what it's going to do.
Roof raise number 2.
All of this wood to build a support, lift this up, lift this up, and we're gonna have our Airstream floating in the air. After building the support arches, it was time to start putting them up, something that was a little harder than we originally anticipated. The first failure didn't stop us from trying again though. It just made us try even harder. When it comes to building, Jay always seems to find a way to make things work, but sometimes he even finds himself stumped. The amazing thing about taking risks is that sometimes when you take them, you'll have no idea how you'll accomplish what you set out to do. You'll have your hands full, look around, and have no idea how you're going to get to the other side. In our case, as we stood there holding a really heavy arch of wood with no idea of how to make it fit, our neighbors who came to say hi and introduce themselves saved the day. When you take risks, the universe always seems to throw something your way to help you, and everything always seems to somehow work itself out.
Gosh, you're the worst spot. Jamie doesn't visit my wife.
It will probably be the last time our neighbors come say hi for a while, but hey, I'm hopeful they'll eventually come back. All right, it's time to put brace number 2 up. Hopefully the second one goes a little bit smoother. Learned our lesson, right, Jay?
I hope so.
Should be nice and easy. For brace number 2, we learned to put the bottom part on after it was up. It was sort of a balancing act, but hey, it worked. We did it! I think we're gonna call that a day, right, Jay?
No.
I knew he was gonna say that. Oh, I'm so sweaty. Next up, it was time to get the AC off the top of the Airstream. And ACs back in the 1970s were pretty much spaceships.
So now the frames are built. They're built to lift the shell off, but I gotta get the AC unit off. So this is gonna be the first test of our DIY gantry crane thing.
Jay's currently trying to figure out a way to safely get the AC off the Airstream.
Normally, I'd just throw it off the side. Can't do it here because I don't want to crack the concrete or whatever.
Adding this to the list of sketchy things we probably shouldn't be doing. As always though, Jay figured out a workaround and was able to get the AC secured in the pulley system. After getting it off, the only problem was getting it all the way back down.
Nice and slow. How was that?
It would have been easy, but our pulley ran out of chain, so we had to improvise. As slow as it goes.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just gonna have to leave it there, I guess. You know when you have to do something really quick and nearly break under pressure? Yeah, me too. You look so tired. Look at your face.
Wow, that was
AC1, JV0.
10 minutes.
The next day, Jay used a riveting tool to detach the bottom of the Airstream, then added a hole for the pulley system to attach to. Quite the contraption there that you built.
Oh yeah, let's see.
It goes around.
We'll see how it goes.
Alright, let the roof race begin. Can't go any worse than last time. Knock on wood. my tits off. But the Airstream isn't done yet.